Hello everybody and welcome back to AZ Noob Gaming. I normally don't do this kind of thing, but I wanted to kind of show a quick way of getting a object with some materials in. Now this is a very basic cube, right? It's kind of like that default. If you don't have this screen, you can go into create over here and then you are going to go and click cube. Now there is our cube in all of its glory. We will now hit tab to go into edit mode, and we are going to make sure our select face down here is selected. So that's this guy right here. We are going to right click and that selects that one face. Now it doesn't work if you go into Cycles Render. It only works if you go into Blender Rendered, right? So we go in here, we are going to click over on our materials tab and we are going to click add, and we are going to hit assign to make sure that it's assigned to this face, and I am going to click new and just make this one and leave it there as white. Now I am going to do the same thing with each individual one, but to make a demonstration a little bit faster, I am just going to kind of run through and add these other ones here. So I'm going to come back up, add another material, hit assign for that one, new material, and we're going to make this one, let's say, yellow, right? So we now have this guy on material 1, this guy on material 1, we've got this guy on material 2, this guy on material 2. So now we just need to do this guy and this guy down here, and we will do one more material. We will create a new material here, and we will make this one, let's say, red. So now we're going to assign that material. Messed up just a little bit. Click this guy and this guy. Click this and assign. And they should all basically be, so that one's red. This one needs to be red. Green, green, red, red. Silver, silver. Okay, awesome. So we've got our cube. This is what it looks like. We are now going to go in and go back out of edit mode and file. We're going to export as FBX. Now over here you want to make sure that you have, if you have multiple objects in the scene, you want to make sure to just select that one. You're going to hit selected object here. We're going to make sure that our main is selected. We're going to make sure that all of this is there. We do not want to export the rest, right? We just want to export the mesh, so don't select camera lamp, any of that other stuff. And we are going to export it out. So for this, we are going to call this this one we will call Unity Box Tutorial.fbx, right? Because that's what this is. Make sure we don't have a double dot, and export. So that's going to go in. Now I've got Unity here, so we are going to switch up over onto Unity and make sure that you guys can see that real quick. Okay, so you should be able to see Unity now, and in Unity I am going to import that game object, and we are going to go to Documents, Unity Tutorial, FBX. Now there is our box, right? We can see that it has come in. So let's just go and take a look. There is the box in all of its glory with its colors on. Now somebody had asked what to do with these. So I've created two examples of textures, right? Now each individual color is its own part of its own texture. So if you drag and drop a texture to, let's say, this guy, it's going to change not only that one, but it's also going to change the color in the back over here, right? So let's go in and make this real quick, and we're just going to turn this to, let's say, a blue to make it really apparent, and we're going to give that smoothness a nice glossy appearance. And take this blue, drag it onto the white here, because we wanted a red, green, and blue And now, as you see, both sides of that cube are illuminated. If we do the same thing again, I'm going to make this one, let's say, a bright purple or whatever that is. And we're going to do the same thing, except this time we're going to make it matte. So we're going to take this guy, put that there. We're going to create one more texture. So we're going to go right click, new, and find our material, create a new material and name this, and we're going to say this other side. And do the same thing. This one, let's say we want to do a bright yellow of some sorts. Looks good. And high, sort of high gloss, sort of not. And we kind of want to do a detail map, and we're going to do that right there. So now we've got a purple, a red. We drag this onto the red, and now we've got our texture. So if we go in and we hit play, we will now see this box, right? But let's make sure that our camera is seeing what we're seeing. So we're going to go to camera, and we are going to go to game object and align with view. And now we're going to go back into play. And there you have it. This, in all of its glory, is how it works. So you can kind of see if I spin this around, it looks really good. So looks great. All right, thanks guys for watching this AZ Noob Gaming. Have amazing holidays. Stay safe.